Welcome to the instructions for exam number 2 in Tech 3020 for spring of 2010. Similar to your last exam, you would go to the Information and Resources tab in Blackboard. At the bottom of the screen, you will see Exam Information. Click on Exam Information. This is exam number 2. Exam number 2 is open from 3/3, which is March 3rd through March 9th. And you will see, as you did in the first exam, instructions. Click on the instructions document. Similar to your last exam, you'll have some formalized instructions, 1 through 4. Again, read each item carefully to make sure that you understand the step before you go on to the next item. Think about what I'm asking you to do with each step, and don't go on until you understand the particular item that you're working on. And just like in exam 1, I have some informal instructions to remind you about how you should go about looking at the problem and writing about it. And once you've gone through all of that information, I'm going to switch to Edit View just for purposes of this instruction. This is the part that you can't see yet, that you won't see until the exam opens on the 3rd. But once it opens up on the 3rd at 12:05 a.m., you're going to see the Exam 2 Assignments document. And you would click on this, and beside each of your names is a unique question to be considered. And the point of what you should be doing with these unique questions is adopting a stance as to why or why not. So for instance, if I ask a question that's somewhat like, do falling birth rates pose a threat to human welfare? All of these questions are grounded in the evolution of science and technological change. So for instance, for the question of, do falling birth rates pose a threat to human welfare? One side might argue that when world population begins to decline after the projection of the year 2050, economies will no longer continue to grow. Government benefits will decline, young people will have to support an elderly population, and despite some environmental benefits, quality of life will suffer. The other side could argue that economic problems of the population will decline and everything will be solved by straightforward solutions. A less crowded world will not suffer from the environmental ills attendant on an overcrowding population and will create a roomier, gentler, less materialistic place to live with cleaner air and water. So whichever side you would choose to adopt for a particular argument in your paper does not matter to me. What does matter to me is that you develop a logical argument that can be supported by what you've read perhaps in Volte and other sources. In other words, use other references to help you make your case. You're going to need to get some good quality journal articles from the library. You can do that electronically. It's very easy to conduct electronic research through the resources we have through the library, which you should know about. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say about all these issues. Thanks.